What's up everyone? Welcome back to my channel. Yes, it's me again, Simple Life of Jolene. Today I'm actually just gonna do a sit down video where I'm gonna sit down and just talk to my peeps and just kind of reflect on everything that's going on right now with quarantine and everything. So hey, guess what? Hit that subscribe button down below right there, and a glass of wine or some tea, whatever you guys want to do. Guys, so yes, let's have a guy and a girl's chat, because sometimes you have those guys out there who like to listen to what the ladies have to talk about and so forth. So today I'm going to talk about quarantine, how I've been managing, like coping with quarantine, like my family, work life, everything. Basically right now I am working from home, so it's kind of like you're juggling being a parent and working at the same time. So it's almost like you're doing double work while you work. So my regular routine is I get up in the morning, I go downstairs, I have my own little section that I make for my work area. Like, it's kind of close to the window, so I like that sunlight to come through and peek at me in the morning. And while my computer is warming up, I like to go outside and do a couple stretches and exercise so I can get my day started. And then by then my kids will wake up. So when they wake up, they like to come down, they want to tell me what they want to eat, so I have to stop what I'm doing and kind of go and tend to them. And it's kind of like your whole routine throughout the day. I don't know how much of you guys may be struggling right now, like as a mom or even a dad or whoever, step parents, whatever it is. Right now working from home with kids is such a hard work, and you have to put your mind and like a whole lot in it to be able to get through it. Like, I remember when my actually job told me first that I actually had to work from home, I was actually really like stressed out about it. Like, I remember I was coming home and I was thinking like, oh my god, how am I gonna work from home? I'm the kind of person, like, once I come home and I try to get some things done, I will easily kind of get like push it aside because there's so much to do that you don't want to do it. So I was thinking like, how am I going to be work from home and really concentrate like a whole 8 hour from Monday to Friday doing this? But I actually have to say I really loves it, because what I mean, I said why I love it, it's like I'm spending time with my family. It's almost like I'm learning my family all over again. Like, this whole quarantine made me think of life so different, and I don't know if anyone can relate to me. Like, I look at it and I said, like, I have my own place, like we have our house, and I feel like I've lived in my house for over 6 years, but I feel like I got the house, I move in, I somewhat decorate, because you never furnish the way you want it, because it's kind of like when you get a house, get your stuff in, you go back to work, life get busy, so you take your time and trying to piece your place together like a puzzle. And I find like I was looking throughout this quarantine time and I was like, damn, I really never really spent this much time in my house since I got it. And what I mean, like, don't look at it in the sense like thinking like, girl, you're crazy. Don't you go to your house every night and you sleep in your bed? No, that's not what I mean. Like, do you ever look at it like when you take vacation, you take a week vacation, maybe two, the max 3 weeks vacation, and you're home. You might find yourself like you spend that time at home, or maybe you go on vacation where you take a trip and you fly to a different country with your family or even yourself or whatever. Or you may go away to your family and spend some time with your parents if you're not living with them and stuff. So you never really got to really enjoy your home. And what I find during this quarantine is that I can actually say this is the first time I actually enjoy my home. Like, I get up every day and I'm in my home. Like, I'm looking and at it as, wow, Now I can actually say I get the day's work of my home. So the other thing, I look on it too, and I said, you know what, life is so busy that we get so stressed out. We're running around, we're dealing with our kids, you know what I mean. You may have like family issue with your kids or whatever, but it's like you go to work, so you never got to fully like take care of those issues or get them out the way. It's kind of like they're lingering over your head, like a light bulb saying to you like, hey, guess what, I'm out, replace me. And you're kind of like, I'll do it tomorrow, you put it aside. But I feel with this quarantine, and if you guys can relate, to look at it, that it forces you as a family to spend time with each other. Like you got to see like how your kids cope when they're at school. Like you have the kids, like when it comes to their schoolwork, they may not want to get up every day to do schoolwork. Like, why do I have to do schoolwork when I'm home? It's quarantine, there is no school. Like you have to try now to groom them back in that school mentality, and kind of telling them like, no, even though you're home, you still have work to do. So it's almost now that you're being a parent and you're being a teacher, but now you can actually see what the teachers go through or how your kids act when they're at school. And then the other thing is, you might have relationship issue. Like I remember, like with myself, like sometimes with me and my partner, we sometimes have disagreements, or we may have our time when we argue about stuff. But the thing is, with him working, I'm working, and I'm doing 2 jobs, or sometimes 3, I feel like 4 jobs. I feel that we don't have the time to really sit down and ash out or issue or talk about like how we gonna move on from this, where we growing from, like where do we see ourselves growing, what do we want to do, like what's our next plan and stuff. But I find with this quarantine that it helped our relationship so much, because now we're forced to be in one space, and we have to spend that space like 24 hours, so we have to be in each other's face. So any issue that we have, we actually have to sit down now and ash those issues out so we can move on. Because think about it, if you're in a situation where you're unhappy with your partner, or you're thinking of breaking up with them and stuff, and then you realize now that you're stuck with that person in quarantine, you can't go anywhere, every time you turn you see that person, it's almost like you're building up these resentments and these issues that you're thinking like, oh my god, somebody get me the hell out of here before I blew a casket. And then you're trying to figure out like, how do I get away? But you can't get away because it's quarantine, so you have to do it. And this is where I even have to shed light that there's a lot of like abuse is happening around the world now, because people who have been getting abused is now forced in a situation where they have to be in the same household or the same environment with that abusive person. So not even it's that, if it's a relationship, but also kids. Like you have kids where they may have abusive parents, where they're beating on them every day and doing all these stuff, and now they're stuck in this one little confined space. Maybe they don't even live in a house where they don't have it. Maybe it's just a small little room and they're all there, and the tension and all the stuff is not good. But we as each other has to come together, and we have to check on each other. We have to keep each other positive, and we just have to try and get through this trying time. And at the same time, with everything going on, try to find things that you can do, or this is a time for you to sit down and start thinking about things that you wanted to do, and you always put it aside because you never have the time, because now you have all the time. So say for instance you want do YouTube. This is the time for you to start research, doing all your stuff, and thinking like, how do I get started? Or if you want to be a fashion designer, this is your time now to practice. Buy a sewing machine on Amazon and something, and get your clothing sample and start making those clothes and make things happen. If you wanted to write, this is the time for you to start your own blog, write about anything you want to do. Just release that fear and just do what you want to do. Stop living for people, because that's one of the things I actually start accepting and and also tell myself, because I was one of those person. I used to live for people, and I'm trying to say now is that stop living for people, live for you. Find what makes you happy and do it. If it scares you, then it's a damn good thing. And this is what scares me. Me doing sitting here talking to you guys on a camera, talking to you for how many people to see it. Maybe it's just that one person, and if it's you, thank you for watching. Whoever it is, somebody's gonna be watching this, and it's like my fear is that, oh my god, they might look at my video and be like, ugh, I don't like how she look, or I don't like what she's talking, or you know what, she suck, or whatever. There's always going to be that person, but you have to believe in yourself and tell yourself every day you get up, you look in the mirror and you look at yourself and said, you know what, I'm beautiful, I'm smart, I can do whatever I put my mind to, and just do it. Stop waiting and just do it. And during this quarantine time, take the opportunity, as what I did, and start even making amends with your family, or rebuild your relationship, or rebuild that friendship that has been broken, or start that project. Whatever you guys do, it today. Don't keep putting aside. This is the perfect time for you guys to take the quarantine opportunity and do whatever your heart desire. Don't make fear be in your way. And I was making fear being in my way, and that's the reason why I stopped making videos. And I like making videos. I like writing. I like even sewing. I like to do a lot of things. And this quarantine, I told myself I'm going to start back all of these stuff. I'm going to wrap up this video right here, and I just want to say thank you guys for the support. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know if you guys like this video. Make a comment down below. Tell me if you want to see more videos like this. I'm the kind of person, I'm very positive. I like to keep people positive, and I'm pump. You haven't seen it yet, but I'm the pump girl. I'll do some vlogs and stuff, and then you guys just get to see me in my element, see my craziness. What should I say? This 15-year-old girl stuck in a 30-something body, but that's a different story. But anyways, stay safe, keep positive, and don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I will see you guys soon. Oh, I guess my gangs are here, and I guess they want to come in and crash my video, because I guess they didn't want their mama to get all what should I say, all of limelight. So yes, this is my little skin, and this is my overgrown son who thinks that he's a man and too cool to be in my video. But anyways, thank you for watching. Stay safe. Peace.